back to Keeks Custom Builds. Today I have a really exciting project introduction for you guys, a 1966 Volkswagen Bug, and as you can see, it's in barn find condition. The hood is covered in dust, everything is really dusty. I'm not going to wipe it, of course, because that might scratch up the paint. Now this isn't technically a barn find, as it's been in our family for 10 years or so, longer than that really. But anyway, it was restored-ish around 10 years ago. It's never been started or driven, and it hasn't been finished. As you can see, some of the chrome detailing is missing, the headlights missing, and clearly the bumpers aren't on it. So now with that introduction out of the way, let's start showing you all the details of this amazing car. As you can see, it's in near perfect condition. It's got a Ragtop, which is really cool. So now, with the intro out of the way, we're gonna start showing you all the close-up details. So now for the first part under the hood or trunk. So it's pretty squeaky, hasn't been oiled or anything in a long time. I blocked off all the holes in here so that mice can't get in after they tore up the wiring diagram. As you can see, it's still scattered in there. So I started working on this about, I don't know, the first 3 months of 2025 and got it all wired up, but that's pretty much as far as I got. This is a new wiring harness, of course. The old stuff is curated a long time ago. So as you can see, basically everything's done in here. It's got some nice coating that's textured. The fuel tank is painted and not rusted out. This also hasn't had fuel put in it, so it's still completely empty, along with windshield washer fluid, which has a pretty cool pressurizing system so you can run it. It's pretty interesting what they did with that. So now coming over here, you can see the paint combo is orange with creamsicle, or creamsicle color combo. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but you can see it matches with the wheels, and everything is mostly assembled here. So for the fenders and everything, it's mostly done, but we're still going to do some undercoating on it. And these also aren't all the way on because some of the holes don't line up with the fenders and the base for the running board. And over here, see, windows, everything's rust free. Like I said, it's been restored before. Under the windows, everything's really clean. And back here is a rebuilt 10 years ago Volkswagen engine, 1600cc, 4-cylinder, and of course, everything is as it would have been back in 1966. Got a oil-filled air cleaner, which is a little bit tricky to say there. It's got your alternator, heater tubes. See, just about everything is finished up on this. It's just got a few more small pieces to go. And coming over here a little bit, you can see some of the trim is missing, but all the window sealing, everything is in here pretty much. So other than that, it's just a few basic other details that'd be pretty nitpicky on the outside. So now let's show you the inside, which I think is probably the best part of this car. And now for the interior of this car, which I think is the most amazing part of it. You can see the door opens quite perfectly. Seals are all in it and everything. We are missing, or we have it, but we're not putting it on right now because there's some work on the inside to do with the window roller and the door latch still. So now with the interior, we have tan tweed with cream painted brackets, of course. Got the cream steering wheel with the hoop silver horn, which I think is pretty cool. And also on the inside there, you can see we have basically, as it would be factory, the radio hole is cut open by the last owner before us. So it is a fairly large opening, which we're gonna have to figure out some sort of bezel or something to put over the factory radio so it fits in there really nice. It also has the original 4-speed manual transmission, along with your e-brake here. And that's pretty much it for the interior. You got your rear view mirror, tweed sun visors, which are pretty nice. You have your Ragtop opening right here, of course. This still needs a little handle, but other than that, it's pretty much ready to go. Also along the interior, you can see all of the carpet is put in, and also the vents and everything are painted orange just like the outside. So now if I get out of the way, and you can see the inside, or the rear, you can see there's some of the spare interior in there so that the mice wouldn't get at it and shred it all up. But as you can see, everything looks really awesome in there. With the tweed, you can see it's got those stitch lines in it, and it looks better than factory, I think. So now let's move on out of there and look at the undercarriage. And now for the undercarriage, it's gonna be a little bit dark, of course, because we're in a barn and there's no lighting underneath. So as you can see down here, it hasn't been undercoated. This is like factory floor pan material with the factory undercoating on it. So everything under here is gonna be recoated after it's been stripped off and probably sandblasted. So we're basically gonna have to figure out how to do that some way. You can see here, everything looks pretty clean and rust-free. That floor pan over there was replaced, so it hasn't been coated at all. Back here, everything is looking good. Of course, you have the Volkswagen leak, which is currently leaking on the ground, and pretty annoying. Other than that, everything underneath is pretty much finished up. So now, with all that said and done with this car, here's the reason why I'm making this video. This car has been sitting for 10 years, unfinished, as it is now pretty much. I did some wiring and some basic interior stuff a few months ago, back in 2025. And I basically think that's unacceptable for this car to just sit here where nobody ever sees it and where nobody ever drives it. Which brings me to the next point. This is my mom's dream car. She's wanted it finished since it was first started, and she just absolutely loves these cars and wants to drive it, which is a little bit tough to do when it's been sitting for 10 years because of a few small missing parts and pieces that haven't been finished. So if you get this video 100 likes, that's all I'm asking. It's not very much. I hope you guys can do it. We're gonna put out a video approximately 3 weeks after this one is posted. So as soon as we hit 100 likes, I'm gonna be posting a video of us finishing up all the small details, getting all the chrome trim put on, and finishing up the interior and making sure the engine runs after sitting for 10 years, which I think is gonna be pretty amazing if it starts up first try or even the first couple tries. So now we're gonna be getting that video put out for you after 3 weeks, of course. And the reason I'm doing this is because YouTube has really been throttling my content, and I'm trying to get out there. I'm trying to turn into a somewhat large YouTuber. Of course, I'm probably not going to be one of those 100,000 subscriber YouTube channels. I just want to start making some money and want to get this stuff out here so that everybody can see it. And I think a lot of people really would like to see this. So 100 likes, that's all I'm asking. I hope you subscribe. 1,000 subscribers is my goal, which would really help with starting to make money. And plus, it would just really show your support for this project. So if you guys want to see this video, like, subscribe, and if you want to see this in real life, we might have it out at a Volkswagen Bug show, depending on how quickly we get 100 likes on the video. So if you want to see this car, hit that thumbs up button. Keep going. And this is going to be a complete surprise for my mom. So what we're going to be doing, if she catches us out here, we're going to just tell her that we're playing air hockey. So this is going to be a super nice surprise for my mom. So make sure to do the like.